software development company, and we would like to present how outsourcing can help and how it works in learning and assessment business, as well as other businesses. And this is supposed to be a workshop, so we will communicate with you, so you will not be able just to sit. And our first question is, does anybody know what is the origin of word outsourcing?
No.
A lot of hands.
I know.
Okay.
Are you going to tell us?
Sure. And outsourcing is it's outside resourcing. So that's actually explain what is it. And it appears in 1981, something like that, as at least Wikipedia says. And also, you know, there is probably, sorry, probably a famous phrase that do what you do best and outsource the rest. And it is from this man. Yeah. And now you should tell us which myth you know about outsourcing.
Outsourcing, especially against in-house development, yes. We're talking about software development also.
You lose your knowledge. Your knowledge goes with it.
You lose control.
Yeah.
You lose control. Okay. More?
We know best. So, as is the organisation, we know best rather than. You'll have people that think that, not necessarily everybody, but there will be
Okay.
people that think
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Our business is unique.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I know how to spell.
I can try.
Unique.
You can just spell it in Russian.
Oh, yes.
Do you understand Russian?
No.
Okay.
I will do it. Spell it.
More?
The suppliers are just out to get you. They'll take advantage of you. You'll be taken advantage of. Are you with me?
More or less, yes. So, you mean suppliers will use somehow you?
Yes. Yeah. You could be taken advantage of by suppliers, you know, because you may not know or understand as much as they do. Therefore, you're not quite sure what they're doing. They could charge you more than they should. You know, you're at a disadvantage or something like that.
Can we tell yes that outsourcing will make a profit, and so that's cost a lot for you?
Could be. Yeah. Yes. Okay. That's a good way of putting it.
Okay.
They can't provide us with everything we need.
Okay. More? No. Okay, and to be more, to communicate more and to have some fun, let's make our workshop in a way that Dmitri will present the side that have something against outsourcing, and I will just try to
Beat me. Yeah.
yes. Okay, so and we would like to divide you as well. So who will be in Dmitri's team? Who will be in my team?
I will be in Dmitri's team.
Okay, you will be in Dmitri's.
I'll be your team, Oksana.
Thank you, Tim. Okay, you.
I'll be in Dmitri.
Okay, ladies.
I'll be Okay, your team.
Okay?
Dmitri.
Okay, so Sergey, what about you?
Sergey will be in your team just to have the equal amount of people in the same team. So.
Okay. Okay.
But we have prepared some popular
Yes,
myths.
it's probably I lose control. Yeah.
Yeah.
I lose my intellectual property.
Or knowledge, yeah.
Yeah, or knowledge. Yeah. Outsourcing means low quality. No, you didn't tell that, but anyway, outsourcing is not cost effective. Yeah. Outsourcing is for big companies only. That you didn't tell, but we will take that. Cultural, language, time zone barriers.
And all of those were kind of pessimistic view of outsourcing. There are also two optimistic opinions, like fixed price projects are what it can work very well for me as for and I can rely fully on outsourcing partner, just get them requirements and get some product, hire product. And now we will demystify everything. First, I lose control. Yes, very popular myth. So I cannot see where are people who work for me. I don't know them. I cannot meet them. I have to fly 12 hours to get to their destination. I have to get visa to get there, maybe something like this. And I cannot see what they do until project ends, and maybe I'm not happy about what they done.
Okay, and Dmitri's team, would you like to add something to that point?
For sure, it could be a big crime in the country. I don't know the language. Probably no one knows English on the streets. I will lose myself in this city.
Yeah, this is about different myth, language, culture differences.
Yeah.
Culture, yeah.
That's another one.
Okay, Dmitri's team, help me.
Yeah, so I can't see progress, or I want to see progress and know what's happening at each stage, and that's going to be perhaps difficult for me to.
It's not transparent, maybe.
Maybe not transparent, no.
Okay. So we are living in 21st century, and there are a lot of ways to communicate effectively. We can use Skype, we can use video conferences, we can use email, we can use phone, we can meet each other even on yes, because we can fly, and for instance from Russia to London it will take only 3.5 hours, and not too many hours. And regarding your point about that you lose control and cannot see the progress, many outsourcing companies working using agile methodology. So, for instance, Scrum. Do you know what is Scrum?
Yeah.
You know. Okay. So everyone knows what is Scrum, so we don't need to explain that. Yeah. Great. Move on.
Well, next myth. I got a great idea of my product. For instance, I created a completely new assessment platform with completely new set of type of questions and so on. And I want then I have to communicate this my ideas to some third party in different country. So what they will do with them? Maybe they will implement their own product based on my ideas and will sell it, or maybe they sell the ideas to my competitors and they will get to market much earlier. Even though my ideas, maybe what's about my code and documentation, whatever is produced during the project, this can be found maybe in the internet, code of my product. And what is really important data, maybe I have some sensitive data in my application which the third party have to access, and what they will do with this. So.
Okay. Firstly, I think that you should.
My team has it. Yeah.
Okay.
Your team is already afraid together with you, Dmitri.
So are there any other intellectual property worries then from the other team and from Dmitri's team?
Could you imagine that we have any other intellectual property, because I am already too much afraid to mention anything else in this room?
The thing about intellectual property is who owns it. And to me that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
So if you are doing development and you want to own that intellectual property, that often is a point of discussion. And certainly in my world, even acting as a consultant, I won't give people my intellectual property, but I'll give them a license. And if I'm nice, I'll give it forever and free, but I will still own the intellectual property. So there's a question of ownership there that you need to establish.
Yeah, that's of course understandable, and that's very good point. But actually, no outsourcing company own intellectual property, and even they don't own the code they produce. Also, to be more secure for you, there will be different contracts about that intellectual property on company-to-company level, and even you think that not enough, you can sign the special paper for persons and for that particular employee who will work and who will deal with your data, for instance. And regarding that communication and that receiving data and stuff like that, of course, IT outsourcing company, that is not something like a shoemaker without the shoes, and so they have good IT security protection. So there will be a special channel between only you and outsourcing company, something like VPN, something like that. And also they will have a special security audit to be sure and to show the clients that there is enough security protection. Is it okay?
But I think the other
My
point,
team. Yeah.
I was going to say the other point that you want to bear in mind is, however it works in whatever jurisdiction, you can put code into escrow, and then it's nobody's ownership. It's in a secure environment, which means that whatever happens to the third party, that's assured within a third party safe environment.
Normally you have to have your code, your product in your environment, not and give access to others.
In terms of the communication stuff and the code-based activities, what works so well is that the agile methodology and that kind of structure it goes beyond the language and cultural boundaries. It's geeks talking to geeks on the same kind of level way. And yes, you need face-to-faces and everything, because that helps build relationships. But then when you've got that relationship going, you can rely more then on things like Skype and other activities there. So that does really work. People get very concerned about IPR and security, and there's no end of organisations that we speak to that say, well, all our content must sit on a server at our university in the Middle East. But there's no more security around that than living in the cloud. As long as we follow best practice, good security, good legal understandings, then there's no reason why you can't work together